Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Work to keep your head up. You know what? I'm going to tell you what, everything going on. There's a ton, we got wars out here. We still have issues with this pandemic, the economic situation. And even though it's not talked about as much, you having people just with relationships. Depression, personal anxieties, all of that. Oh, it's tough. We going through a time. We going through a storm. We ain't in a plane that's going down. We in a plane that's already hit the ground and we just trying to pick up the pieces. And you know what? Despite that imagery and despite everything going on, keep your head up. I'm going to tell you what, the sun always rises. The sun always rises. The important thing is no matter what, you got to keep your head up because that's how we get through stuff. I'm going to just be real. This ain't the first time in history that all this stuff has happened. You'd be hard pressed to find a time in history where it's just totally peaceful and something wasn't going on. But we're still here, aren't we? Because just like you have bad times, you'll have good times. One of the things that bring the good times along, you have people who keep their heads up. No matter what's going on, they keep looking forward. They understand, hey, you know what? No matter what, the sun rises. Yes, there's stuff I can do. There's stuff I can create. I'm thinking positively. You know what? And I'll say this from a personal perspective. I remember someone commented one time. He said, Rom, you always seem positive. That's because I learned in life, and I went through some stuff. People really don't realize. A couple times I'll talk about it in a video here and there. People don't realize what I went through and the stuff I went through. But the thing that got me through it, I always kept my head up. I kept my head up. And you know where I learned that, ironically? Not just going through life, but playing sports. Playing sports. There's been times I play on a team and we just get blown out. I didn't walk around with my head down. Oh, they beat us so bad. I kept my head up. And I would tell other players on the team, keep your head up. Keep your head up. You lost? Okay. Take it like men. Take it like men. And ladies, even though I said it that way, y'all can do the same thing. Look, I'm going to tell you something now. You're alive. You're breathing. Focus on what you got going good for you. Focus on the solutions, because I'm going to tell you what, many bad things that's happened, like how many diseases have ravaged people in the past, but people find a cure for them? There's a lot of stuff that existed when I was a child that's no longer an issue now. Let me say it again. There's things that existed when I was a child, no longer an issue. It's not a big deal. People have figured out stuff. There's been changes. People might not realize there's been a lot of changes in society because some people kept their heads up and say, you know what, we're going to fight through this. And, and that's on a larger scale, but on a personal scale. Think about your blessings. Think about that you can listen to this on a device that you can afford to listen to, no matter where you at. It was like, well, you got enough money to listen to Uncle Ron. That's something. There's people out here who don't have a device. Contrary to popular belief, the market isn't totally saturated with smartphones or laptops or anything that somebody can actually listen to podcasts like this. They still have a long way to go. Many people do, but there's still some people have some problems. If y'all listening to this and you sleeping in a home where you have heat, running water and stuff, heat, air conditioning, running water, you got a refrigerator with some food in it, you're doing better than a lot of people. You are doing better. You can rise up from it. And even some people of homeless, I've seen plenty of stories. I've personally known guys who slept in their cars, but they kept their heads up and now they're in great positions now. They both, two of them are in some homes. Two of them are in some homes, two specific guys I'm thinking about. But that's the thing. They kept their heads up. No matter what. It's tough because I'm going to tell you what. We all go through losses. That's a part of life. But I look at losses, and I've talked about this before, as learning experiences. It was like, oh, okay. I did this. It didn't work out for me. Let me do something else. This is very key. This is very, very key. I kept my head up. And I still, you know what, every now and then, trust me, I'm still human. I'm still climbing up that mountain with the rest of you. I'm not a guru. And there's some little small things I'll go through still. And I say small because I've learned how to deal with them. No matter what, I kept my head up. Something happens, always look for that silver line. It's like, well, yeah, this happened. It was kind of annoying. But this has happened. It's always something. It's keep your head up, because one of the things in keeping your head up, see, when you walking, well, let me put it like this. When you walking around, your head is down, you miss stuff. Seriously, you literally miss stuff. All you see is the ground. And unless something is on the ground, you're going to miss it. But when your head is up, you see the opportunities. You know, there's many jobs that I've gotten, many opportunities, many connections I've made. All I did, I might just see something. I might just, I never forget when I had to get a job one day, and I had already gotten one job. And then I got a second one at a gym, all because I kept my eyes open. I said, hey, wait, there's a gym back there. Let me stop through. Oh, nice gym. Saw the owner. Hey, y'all need anybody? Boom. I was working the next day. Let me say that again. I was working the next day. What did I do? I kept my head up. And so you can always keep your head up. Always. It's tough. Let's just be real. It's tough. It's easy. But it's easy to rather just say, oh, woe is me. It's easy. But here's the thing with that. What I would suggest, take a few minutes and let your head stay down for a few minutes. And then do what I do. I jump up and say, you know what, I got to go handle this. And jump up and go do it. That's a very important thing. You want to do that. You want to have that attitude going through life. You want to win in life. Like I said, you're blessed if you're just able to listen to it. And not necessarily because you listen to me, but that you have a device to listen to me. You're blessed if you say, you know what, I ain't feeling around today. You turn it off. You still have the choice to do that. You know, you can still check out somebody else. Some people aren't in that position. If you can understand what I'm talking about, you're blessed there. There's some people, they might have some intellectual disability or something like that. They're not going to get anything I'm saying, or anybody's saying for that matter. They're tough. It might be tough for them just to tie their shoes every day. Think about count your blessings. And I've talked about that before. But work to keep your head up, okay? It's very important. So I want y'all to really work on that and keep rising. Peace and blessings.